Are in the gate. They're off. And a bad stumble for Sugarfish. Show Card for the early lead in between horses. Jane Austen up on the inside. And now Jane Austen, with her natural speed, takes the lead heading into the clubhouse turn. It's Jane Austen there. Show Card is next. Nothing Like You. And Sugarfish is the trailer. Undefeated Jane Austen leads them to the backstretch 1 length. Show Card, then Nothing Like You. Stalks from the outside, and Sugarfish 3 lengths away from Jane Austen. Jane Austen, backstretch run. Show Card applies pressure now. Nothing Like You sits comfortably in 3rd, and Sugarfish is then 4th. It's Jane Austen opening it up to 1.5 lengths. Nothing Like You, Show Card, Sugarfish coming through on the inside. Onto the far turn with Jane Austen, 1.5 lengths. Nothing Like You and Sugarfish stride for stride. Show Card has dropped back to 4th. They've got 5/16 of a mile in the Summertime Oaks. Nothing Like You driving up to the leader. And here comes Sugarfish on the inside to mount a bit after stumbling badly at the start. All of a sudden, with a dazzling move, Sugarfish at the top of the stretch is in front by daylight. It's Sugarfish, Nothing Like You, Jane Austen, and Show Card, Bays. Sugarfish inside the final 1/8 of a mile in a romp. The Summertime Oaks. Sugarfish in front and winning the Summertime Oaks by 9 lengths. Nothing Like You and Jane Austen. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to direct your attention to the winner's circle, making the trophy presentation to the winning connections of the Summertime Oaks is James Kasparov, Santa Anita Park Stakes Coordinator. She ran them off their feet today. It is Sugarfish right there. 3-year-old chestnut filly by Accelerate from Madeira Park, bred in Kentucky by George Gilbert. Owned by Sweetwater Stable or Tala Racing, LLC, Jeff Mullins. The winning conditioner, assistant Jay Sosa. Bays, Tyler Bays, on top, 1:43.41, time of the Summertime Oaks. There are no program changes in the next race. 8th race in 21 minutes.
Here with the connections of Sugarfish here taking down the Grade 2 Summertime Oaks. We'll start with Tyler Bays, who's got a mount in the next. How did you stay on leaving the gate?
I don't know. I just go out there and do my job, you know. She stumbled pretty good today. Got her feet up under her and just took me, and she's just been doing so good and growing up and maturing, and you know, she reminds me a lot of her daddy. I got the opportunity to ride him, and now I get the opportunity to ride this filly, and I hope she's come somewhat close to what he was, so she's doing really good.
Her daddy, of course, was Accelerate. It looks like she's improved every single time. How has that come about?
You know, it's growing up. She's growing up. She's learning what she's doing. She gets better and better. Her breezes in the morning have just gotten better and better, and she's just maturing and getting more professional.
Well done, Tyler. Thanks for your time. We'll let you go.
Thank you, Tyler.
Here with Michael Taller and Kim Lloyd, the ownership group here. Now, Michael Taller, we usually associate you with like $1 million horses and everything, and you're here with a filly that just cost $40,000 with Kim Lloyd to your right. How did this come about?
Well, the horse was supposed to cost a lot more, but he bought it cheap, so I let him do it. I said, well, that's pretty cheap. I don't know if I want one that's that inexpensive. We bought her anyway, so it turned out. But he's picked her out. It was all Kim.
Kim, what was it in her that you saw that that enabled you to pick her up for a mere $40,000 at Keeneland?
Well, first, it's her breeding. That sire hasn't been successful, unfortunately. It was a very good horse. But her physically at the sale, she was as good as anything that sold for $1 million, and I'm not kidding. And the other funny thing, the breeder let her out to show me, and she is rearing up, striking at him, and he didn't like her a little bit. So I believe that's why we got her for $40,000. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, can you comment on Tyler's ride real quick?
Tyler's awesome. He is riding so well now. He's back to his old self, and he has so much confidence in Philly. By the way, he works her every time she works, and she worked brilliant the other day, and he just gets along with horses. He's a horseman. Tyler's wonderful.
I'll tell you one thing about Tyler. When she went down to her knees, I didn't take another breath again until she crossed the finish line. I thought the race was over. So.
And guys, one more quick question. Jeff Mullins, what kind of trainer is he?
Well, he's beyond superb. Unbelievable. You know, this was a filly that got moved around a little bit because we weren't having much luck with where she was at. We moved her to Jeff. He figured out what was wrong with her right away. There was a couple hiccups with her, the way she moved and in her hips, and he straightened her out. He put a lot of time and a lot of effort. And Jeff and his barn really did the hard lifting and the blue-collar work, and this is what we got today.
Guys, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you.
Sugarfish takes down the Grade 2 Summertime Oaks, a mere $40,000 purchase.